So I've been doing Slimming World for a year and a half now, and I've lost 5 stone on the plan. So I thought I'd do a quick video about my 5 tips for success. Number 1 would be to be prepared, whether it's doing a meal plan at the beginning of the week, whether it's doing a weekly shop, making sure you've got all your foods in for the week. Be prepared, know what you're going to have each day so that you can't use timing or lack of timing as an excuse to grab a takeaway or eat a full block of chocolate from the fridge or throw a ready meal in just because it's quick and easy and you don't know what you're going to have. I know how hard it is to come home from a long day at work and just stare blankly in the fridge. Number 2 is keep a food diary. Whether it's so you can keep account of your sins every day, whether it's so you can, if you have a good week, you can look back on it and see, right, I did this week, I need to do this again to get another good week. You can keep a track of what you're doing if you write it all down in a food diary. I like to write it all down in a paper book, and I colour code it and have different colours for healthy extras and sins, and when I have breakfast, lunch and dinner, that's the way I like to do it. Whether you like to do it online, because I do an Instagram food diary as well, or if you just keep note of it in your notes app on your phone, you need to find a way that works for you to log it all and something you can look back on. Number 3 would be don't deprive yourself. My thing is chocolate. That's my weakness. If I can't have chocolate, I won't stick to it. So every day I make sure I have enough sins left to have a little bit of chocolate at the end of the day, whether it's a frozen Freddo or a Kinder Choco Bon. That's how I prefer to use my sins. My friend's weakness is crisps, so when she's doing it, that's what she uses her sins on. If you don't let yourself have the one thing that you enjoy every day within moderation, you're not going to stick to it. You're going to cave after a few days and just eat everything in sight, or you'll eat everything but the thing you're wanting to try and fill that hole, and it will never be full unless you let yourself have that little bit every day or every other day. It's all about having it but in moderation and learning to have it in moderation going forward. My 4th thing would be to take measurements and comparison pictures. When you're just starting out on your journey, the last thing you're going to want to do is stand there in your underwear or tight fitting clothes taking pictures of yourself or writing your measurements down. But do it. It's something that you can keep and look at when you've reached your goals or on the way to reaching your goals. Sometimes the scales are shits and you've worked hard all week, you've done everything you're supposed to have done, they're just not budging or they're showing a gain. And that can be for any number of reasons. It could be because you've built muscle, it could be water retention, it could be for no reason whatsoever, it's just showing a gain. But having those pictures to see your progress and your physical changes, or the measurements to see those physical changes, can give you the boost to carry on for the week ahead. They're that extra push to not give up and see that you are achieving something, even if the scales aren't showing that. My last suggestion would be join Instagram. Set up a completely separate Instagram account for your journey. You can use it as a food diary, you can use it to log your progress. It's a community now where people who are following the Slimming World plan or Weight Watchers or calorie counting can share ideas and support each other and motivate each other. If you're ever stuck for sin values, someone will be able to give you the answer. I get so many of my ideas from people on Instagram, like different things to try out or new products that I want to try. It's so motivating. There is no way that I could have stuck to plan for this long without having my Instagram account. My friends take the mickey out of me because I'm on Instagram constantly, but it's what's motivated me. I've achieved what I have achieved through the people that I met on there, the friends that I've made on there. It's so uplifting, all the different people, because you're all on the same journey together. Everyone's journey is different, but you're all looking to achieve the same thing. So there you go, that was my 5 tips or suggestions for Slimming World success. This is my first video in case you couldn't tell, so if you've got any comments or suggestions or advice, let me know. Cheers!